Let me tell you a story about a man named Raghav, a simple farmer. Raghav owned a large piece of land, but it was full of rocks and wild, thorny bushes. The villagers believed that the land was cursed. Nothing can ever grow here, they would say. But Raghav wasn't the kind to give up easily. While others saw a barren wasteland, he saw an opportunity, a challenge. He made a simple decision. Every day, without fail, he would go to the field and remove just a few rocks and weeds. He didn't try to clear the entire field in one day. He knew it would take time, but that didn't bother him. Every morning before the sun rose, Raghav picked up his little basket and worked for just an hour. A few stones, a handful of weeds, that was all he did. But he did it every single day. Now, at first, nothing seemed to change. Weeks passed, and the land still looked the same, rocky, covered in thorns. The villagers laughed at him. Why waste your time on such hopeless land? They teased. But Raghav didn't stop. He didn't argue with them or try to prove them wrong. He just focused on his work, one rock at a time. Months went by, and slowly, the landscape began to shift. The wild bushes grew thinner. The soil underneath became visible. And with each passing day, the field transformed, little by little. It took almost a year, but Raghav finally stood before a cleared, fertile piece of land, ready for planting. This time, the villagers weren't laughing. They were amazed. How did he do it? They had all seen that cursed field, untouched for years. Yet here it was, ready for crops. But Raghav didn't let their change of opinion affect him. He planted his seeds with the same patience and dedication he had shown in clearing the land. He watered them every morning, cared for the plants each day, no matter how tired or busy he was. And soon, the seeds sprouted into lush, green crops. The same villagers who had mocked him before now came to admire his field, the most fertile and beautiful in the village. But you see, Raghav didn't do any of this to impress them. His success wasn't the result of any grand gesture or one big effort. It was the result of small, consistent actions. And that's the lesson of this story. Consistency is the key. Big goals aren't achieved overnight. They come from showing up every day, even when the results aren't visible yet. Like Raghav, we need to focus on small efforts and trust the process. Some days will be hard. You might feel like nothing is changing. People might doubt you, or worse, you might doubt yourself. But if you keep going, bit by bit, the results will come. It's like filling a pot with water. Each drop seems insignificant on its own, but over time, the pot overflows. So, whatever goal you're working toward, whether it's learning a new skill, building a habit, or chasing a dream, just remember Raghav's story. Don't rush. Don't stop. Even when no one is watching, keep showing up. Because in the end, success belongs to those who are consistent.